Okay, let's talk about one of the most powerful and honestly most underused resources on any college campus. I'm serious. It's a tool you are already paying for, one that can totally change your academic game. Yeah, we're talking about office hours.
You know that feeling, right? You're sitting in a class with like 200 other students, and it is so easy to feel completely anonymous, like you're just a number. But what if I told you there's a built-in way to completely break through all that and get personalized attention from the expert in the room?
Well, that's exactly what office hours are. This isn't some kind of extra credit assignment, and it's definitely not detention. It's your scheduled time with your professor designed for you to ask questions, get some clarity, and actually connect. I mean, think about it. It's like a prepaid consultation that's already included in your tuition. Why would you ever let that go to waste?
So, let's dive into our first section. We're calling this the Professor's Open Door. We're going to talk about why it matters so much and why you really should walk through it, because it's about a lot more than just getting a single question answered.
Okay, this is probably the #1 reason students don't go. We've all felt this, right? There's this little voice in your head, this fear that you're going to be an inconvenience, that your question isn't smart enough, or that you're just interrupting their super important research.
Let's just do a reality check on that right now. It is literally their job to meet with you. Professors set aside these specific hours for students. So when you show up, you're not bothering them at all. You're actually showing them that you care about the material and that you're engaged in your own learning. Trust me, it's a huge positive signal.
Okay, Section 2, your pre-meeting game plan. So you've decided to go, that's awesome. Now the real key to having a great, productive experience is having a super simple game plan before you even walk in the door.
So, the most important thing is not to show up cold. First, know your why. What's your purpose? Second, and this is crucial, do your homework. At least try the problem or review the material so you can pinpoint where you got stuck. Third, gather your stuff, your notes, your textbook, the assignment. This makes the whole conversation way more concrete. And finally, schedule it smart. Just check the syllabus, shoot them a professional email. It shows you respect their time, which goes a long way.
All right, Section 3, inside the office hour. You've done the prep, you're at the door, you're ready to go. Now, let's talk about how to make that conversation really truly count.
You know, the basics here are pretty simple, but they are absolutely essential. Be on time. Give them a quick reminder of who you are and what you want to talk about. Ask focused questions, and we're going to dive deep into that in just a second. Take some notes. It shows you actually value their advice. And remember, this is a dialogue, a conversation, so listen, really listen to their guidance.
Now this slide right here, this is the secret sauce. This is the single most important technique. Just look at the difference. I don't get the chapter is a total dead end, but asking about a specific connection on a specific page, that gives your professor something real to work with. Same goes for essays and grades. Specific questions show you've already put in the effort, and that's what leads to specific, actionable answers you can actually use.
All right, let's tackle the big one, the one everyone dreads. You got a grade you're not happy with. Office hours are exactly the place to discuss it, but your mindset here is absolutely everything.
Look, the goal here is not to argue for more points, it's to learn. So you have to approach it with curiosity, not defensiveness. Ask them to just walk you through their feedback. And here it is, the magic question. How can I improve on the next one? This one question transforms a potentially tense conversation into a productive strategy session for your future success. It's a total game changer.
And here's something a lot of people miss. Office hours aren't just for putting out fires. They can be for mapping out your entire future. I mean, your professors are experts in their field with years and years of experience.
This is an absolute goldmine of information just waiting for you. Ask them what kind of careers people with this major actually pursue. Ask them about research opportunities right there in the department. They can give you the real insider advice on internships, on grad school, on the skills that actually matter out there in the real world. This is a massive opportunity for mentorship.
Okay, last section, the follow-through and the payoff. A great meeting isn't the end of the story. The final step is all about locking in those benefits with some smart follow-through.
And this part is super simple. First, look over your notes that same day while it's all still fresh in your mind. Second, and this is the most important part, actually do the thing they suggested. Revise the paper, try the study method, show them their advice mattered. And a quick thank you email, it's such a small gesture, but man, it makes a huge positive impression.
Because here's the thing. When you do this and you do it consistently, it stops being about just one assignment or a single grade. It becomes something much, much bigger.
And this right here, this is the real payoff. These aren't just meetings, they're relationship builders. When a professor knows who you are, knows you're engaged, and sees you acting on their advice, they become a mentor. They're the ones who are going to write you that glowing letter of recommendation, who will connect you with a cool research project, or give you that piece of career advice that opens the perfect door for you. This is the secret weapon of college success.
So really, the only question left is the one on the screen. That door is open. They're literally waiting for you. So what's the first thing you're going to ask?